Hey everybody, Blaine Austin here with Sewing Machines Plus. Hey, and welcome to our Tuesday show. This is a special show today, and the reason for a special show, Kyle, guess what?
What's that?
We got a special launch today.
Special launch.
We're going to launch a brand new machine that we can now sell on the internet. Now, this is not a completely brand new machine, but it's going to be a brand new machine for a lot of you. Baby Lock released the machine, the Accolade. It's a Serger overlock combo, and you could sell it in the retail stores, but you could never sell it online. Well, today is the official day that we can sell it online, March 1st. So, hey, everybody, it's a great day, March 1st.
Yes, it is.
Right? So, but anyway, we got this special show. We decided, hey, we're going to launch it today, have a special show on March 1st to launch the machine and talk about it. We got Candace Trevino is in the house today. She's over at the San Marcos store. She's got the machine all set up, the Accolade. She's going to talk all about it, tell y'all exactly what you can do with it, because it is an unbelievable serger, and it's an air threader serger. It's also a combo overlock machine. So great machine. Roger's over at the San Marcos store with her. So y'all say good morning to Kyle, Roger, and Candace this morning.
Hi, everybody.
There's Kyle's in here with me in the studio. So we've got a fun show all about serging. And I tell you, I was kind of blown away when I learned about all the things you can do with the serger. But it's amazing what people can do with these things. And you know, Kyle, I know a lot of people, that some of our customers that use that serger just actually even for quilts. They do their quilt piecing with
quilting?
it. For quilting.
I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't either. And they do their quilt pieces together. So we're going to talk all about that serger this morning. But hey, before we get started, got to give a big shout out to some fans out there in some SMP Nation. And guys, hey, we got Karen Carr watching today. Hey, Karen, thank you so much for watching the show. I know this is not our normal day. We're always on Thursday. So guys, we'll be back here in 2 days with our regular show. But anyway, we had to celebrate this launch of this machine. So glad y'all are tuning in. We have Irma. It's how's it pronounce it, Kyle?
Ledesma. I think.
Is that right, Irma? I'm so sorry if I'm messing your name up, Irma, but I think it's Ledesma. Irma Ledesma. I think she is watching from Fresno, California. So, hey, good morning, Irma. Glad you're here. We have Alanda Sylvester. She's watching in Houston today. So, hello. Good morning to you. Ida White. Thank you for watching. Ida's watching today. Have Rita Bailey down in Alabama's watching. So, hey, good morning, Rita. Tawana Chesley, she's watching. So, hey, good morning, Tawana. We have Joe Ellen Roberson. Hey, she's in Arkansas. Hey, that's my old stomping grounds,
That's
Joe
where
Ellen.
You're from, yeah.
Let us know what town you're in, Joe Ellen. I'm always curious about when people say they're in Arkansas. Hey, my mom's watching this morning. So, hey, good morning to Marietta Austin. She's up in Bono, Arkansas. I shouldn't say up, should I? It's kind of over.
Over there.
Yeah, over.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, we're in Southern California, but we're still, if you could shoot it straight across the United States, it's still kind of mid. So I guess it'd be over. So I know my mom's watching this morning. And let's see, we have William Dalton. He's up in West Virginia or over in West Virginia. So, hey, thanks for watching this morning, William. Libby Hoffman is watching, and we have Millie Holt. So, y'all, I'm glad y'all are watching this morning. Hey, and there's Denise Jackson Looney.
Hot Springs, Arkansas.
She's in Hot Springs.
Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Okay, I know Hot Springs well.
Okay.
Now, I grew up in the, Joe Ellen, I grew up in the northeast corner, and you're kind of down in the southwest. So a little bit of far apart, but I know Hot Springs extremely well. And so, yeah, it's a beautiful place there.
Sounds like a good place to vacation.
Hey, it is. They've got lakes. They've got 2 really great lakes there. I think it's Lake DeGray they have, and I forgot the Ouachita. I think Lake Ouachita there. Really beautiful place. They have horse track there. They have a lot of things there.
Nice.
It's beautiful. Yeah, so if y'all ever want to go vacation, Hot Springs would be a great place to go. So, guys, we got a great show lined up with you about the surgery. And I tell you, if y'all don't know Candace Trevino, Candace, works for SMP. And Candace is, we've kind of always called her the serger guru. She knows the serger like the back of her hand, and especially the baby lock ones. And usually anytime we do anything with the serger, we always have Candace on board, and Yeah, so she's going to get into that this morning, and I think y'all are going to be blown away by how awesome this machine is. But first off, I got to remind everybody some dates, Kyle. Yeah. So, guys, if you haven't, been in the know, I guess you could say, or you haven't been on our show, you probably don't know all these things. But if you've been watching, you know this. So we have every quarter we do a big event online virtually. And it is we stream it live for almost 8 hours a day for 5 days. So if you can kind of imagine like a home shopping network or QVC type show, it's that kind of show. And we have products just after back-to-back products coming up that we have specials on. We have national educators that come from the manufacturers that do the demos. And it's so good. And then we do 2 30-minute educational sessions per day. So like we'll do different techniques and things. So coming up, we have what we call our Quilt Fest, and it is going to be here in 2 weeks. It's March the 14th through the 18th, and it's Quilt Fest. And guys, it's going to be so much fun. And we had a quilt contest that you could enter quilts in by pictures, and we've opened it up for voting. So if you want to go vote, it is still open for voting. And again, I know the people that have entered quilts would really appreciate you taking a look at their quilts. But if you want to go check this out, go to our website. It's SewingMachinesPlus.com. You'll see a banner. As soon as you open the page up, it says Quilt Fest. Just click on the banner. It'll take you to the page, and it's going to show you. You can go down and see all the different quilts that were entered. You can put your vote on it. And Kyle, if they vote, guess what?
What's that?
They also get a chance to get entered to win
the
$50,000 Dream Studio. So guys, we are giving away a $50,000, what we call it the Dream Studio. And it is basically, if you could think of like your dream studio at home, we're going to give you all the equipment to put in it. So it's worth $50,000. It is awesome. It's packed full of equipment. And Kyle, did they have that up on the web yet?
We should have the first, second, third place, and Dream Studio stuff added by tomorrow.
Okay.
We were adding it yesterday.
All right. Okay. So it'll be up live on the website tomorrow. You'll be able to see all the stuff that's in the $50,000 package. And then we're giving prizes for first through third place in each category. And the first place in each category, they're getting like a $7,500 sewing package.
It was a nice,
nice package. So you don't want to miss that show, guys. It's going to be great. But you have a chance to win. All you viewers out there, if you go vote, and then when you come and the week of the show, if you watch, the more you participate in the show all week, the better your chances are to win. And we're going to give that Dream Studio away on Friday afternoon on the 18th. But all during the week, every day, we're going to give prizes away. And we added it up, Kyle, and it was like $120,000 worth of stuff, correct?
Yes, $123,000 worth of product we're giving away.
$123,000 worth of product we're giving away in a week. That's pretty awesome.
It is a lot.
So that's prizes and everything. And guys, we couldn't do it without our sponsors that help us with the show. And we have a whole list of sponsors on the page. You can go check those out too. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're super excited about it. And the educational sessions this time are awesome. So we have these professional quilters coming in. They're going to do different types of techniques and things, classes, 30-minute classes on all kinds of things. So if you want to kind of learn a lot about quilting, this is the event for you. Now, if you're not a quilter and you just like the embroidery, we're not leaving you out. Now you're going to have to wait a while, but in June, I think it's June 13th through the 17th, we have Hoop Fest. Hoop Fest is coming up. It's going to be the same format as Quilt Fest. And we have a $25,000 dream embroidery studio that we're giving away. And we're going to have prizes again daily. We're going to have educational sessions just like we're doing Quilt Fest, but it'll be all about embroidery. So you don't want to miss that event as well. It's going to be pretty awesome. And we're super excited about it. We've already started working hard on it and to get a good show put together for you. And again, I'm already working hard with the manufacturers trying to get these special buys so I can pass those savings right on to you. And today is the same thing. We have a great machine today. I worked really hard to get some really special buys. And we do have a limited number of machines today that we're going to have a great special on. And we'll talk about that special after Candace kind of gives you an overview of the machine and tells you all about it. but it's pretty good. Now, if you're local here in Southern California, if you're in the San Diego area, we do have another event that's going to be here. It's called the Handy Quilter Roadshow. And the Handy Quilter Roadshow, that is coming up. I think it's going to be March the 21st to the 23rd. We're going to be in the Mission Bay San Diego store.
Yep.
So our San Diego store down on Mission Bay Boulevard, that's going to be the 21st to the 23rd. They still have room for you to sign up. Guys, if you want to go and learn all about long arm quilting machines and robotic systems, you want to go sign up for that class. It's going to be a great class. It's a 3-day class, and we have educators from Handy Quilter are going to be there. Now, if you're in the San Marcos area, which is about 35 miles north of San Diego, if you're in that area, we have a store in San Marcos. We're going to have that same event in San Marcos, and it's going to be the 25th through the 27th. And so you want to make sure to go sign up now. So if you go to our website, at the very top of the website, you can see it says event and classes. Just click on that, and it'll take you through all the events and page, and you can look and find the Handy Quilter pages or the little advertisements. Just click on which one you're wanting to go to, the Mission Bay or the San Marcos, and go sign up, because there still is room. They will probably sell out, but we're getting close to that too, Kyle, and that's going to be right there at the end of March. So you want to make sure.
Yep. And
also, if you're in San Diego, we're having a big retreat, a quilting retreat here in San Diego. It's going to be down at the Hilton Hotel, at the Hotel Circle, they call it. And it is called Eternity Quilts and Events is putting this on in conjunction with us. And we have 2 headliners that are coming in that y'all probably know. If you're quilters, you probably know them. One of them is Camille Ross-Kelly. She is from Thimble Blossoms. And she's going to be there. And then we also have Angela Walters. I think y'all may know her from the Midnight Quilting Show that she had. And but she's going to be there. They're going to be headlining the event. It's going to be a great event. And from what we talked to Diane, Diane told us she had 10 spots left. And at 150 people, it's sold out, and they're going to stop, doing it. So Kyle, you can probably put that web address up. Kyle will put that web address up. It's just, I think it's eternityquiltingevents.com. Quilt Events. So it's eternityquiltevents.com. Y'all can see it on the screen right there. Make sure if you're in Southern California, you want to go. Hey, you don't even have to be in Southern California. You can actually fly in and go to this thing. But she has packages set up. If you want a hotel and all that, it's a package. But if you are local where you can drive in, you can get a little bit of a discount if you want to go. But she's got those 10 spots left, and when there's gone, they're gone. But we're going to have a really good event. And if you're in Southern California locally and you want to come and shop, we're going to have a big vendor mall set up at the hotel. I think we got Handy Quilter going to be there. Grace is going to be there. We got a bunch of different vendors going to be there. And you can come and shop and see demos, and you don't have to go to the event just to come and shop at the store. So and we'll put some more information out about that when we get a little closer.
And for anyone curious about these local events, why you would go to them, you're going to get multiple days of amazing education. And then at the end, you get to purchase one of these products at the best show pricing. You can't even sell it online at that price.
That's true.
Or in the store. This is a one-time only thing where it's amazing.
Yeah, Kyle got a great point there. It's like, when you come to these events, we actually get to sell the event machines at the event. Yep. So it's always going to be less price than what a new machine is, because they have actually been used at the event. So they're always brand new. We open them up at the event, use them, and then we get to sell them. And we always get to sell at event pricing. So if you get a chance to come to a live event, you ought to make sure you do. So. Yeah. But what we try to do, we don't want to leave all the virtual people out there in the virtual world. That's why we try to do all the shows that we do and try to give you some really good specials that you can take advantage of as well. And so make sure you join Quilt Fest, Hoop Fest, are some great events.
And today's show.
Oh, today's show's so y'all kind of know what I do out there. I go out and work really hard with the vendors to get special pricing. A lot of times what they'll do, they'll limit to me to, like, I can only get 10 machines or 20 machines at the special pricing. And y'all know me by now, but what I do is we get a special price. We don't make more money. We pass that savings right on to you. And, we have a certain margin that we have to make, and I'm happy with that. But if we get any extra deals, I pass it right on to you to help you out. So that's kind of what we do. And I always heard that term, we're a buying agent for the customer. So excuse me. So that's kind of what we do. So, hey, I wanted to find out there. I know today is a little bit different show than we normally do on our Thursday, but how many people out there are brand new today? This is the first time you've ever seen our show. If you would, go out there and just put a number 1 in the chat. And I promise you, all of our regular customers that are watching today, they're going to make you feel welcomed. If you have questions, you can ask the questions in the chat. And if we don't get to it, a lot of our regular customers are going to know that answer. And your fellow sewers out there, they're going to help you out. So don't be shy. Hey, chime in. And here's what's going to happen. Today, anytime you ask a question or you make a comment, you're going to be automatically entered to win prizes that we're giving away today on the show. And then at the end of the show today, we're going to announce the winner of our dress forms from last week. And then we're also going to tell you what we're giving away next. Well, actually Thursday, right? Thursday show, what we're going to be giving away, that we'll show you what we're going to do that today and tell you how you can actually get a chance to win that. But got some great prizes we're going to give away today, so y'all stay tuned. But let's go to the San Marcos store. We're going to go over there, and we got Candace standing by. So Candace, welcome back to our show this morning. How are you this morning?
Hey, Blaine. Hi, everybody. I'm doing great. Excited to talk about this machine.
Well, you and I were talking about this and yesterday, and we were talking about just how awesome this machine is. And we're a big fan of our Celebrate Serger, but this just takes it up to a whole new level, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is not really comparable. This is actually 2 machines in one. This is a combination machine. So look at this as actually purchasing 2 separate machines. You've got a full serger, and then you have a cover hem, or sometimes called cover stitch machine.
That's right. So what I'd like for you to do this morning is just, talk all about, I think you're going to start out with the cover stitch first.
Yeah, I am.
And we're going to talk all about the cover stitch and how the processes that you can use with it. And then what we're going to do, I thought would be really cool, Candace, if you don't mind, after you get finished with that part of it, they can come back to me and I'll talk a little bit about how people can purchase one of these today. But we'll keep the stream live just like we have it right now. And that way they can see you switch it over to the surging mode. How's that?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, I'm
let's
gonna let you take it away.
Okay, let's get started. Well, hey, everybody. I'm super excited to talk about this machine. This was one of my very first machines I bought. Actually, I bought a combination machine because I wanted to do garments. I knew I needed a combo machine. But I bought one that was manual threading and manual tensions. And I struggled with it. I just struggled with it. I couldn't get the tensions right. It was so hard to thread. And finally, I asked somebody, how do I get this tension? How do I fix it? And she said, buy a Baby Lock. I said, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I did. And so this is kind of like the very first machine I had. And what's great about it is you get all the technology of air threading. So if you see, this is air threaded, and then it's auto tension. So what that means is that no matter what fabric I put under here, no matter what thread I use, it's going to provide the right amount of thread and tension to give me a beautiful stitch every time. So I absolutely love this machine. So let's talk a little bit about what is cover stitch. Why do I need cover stitch? What is the whole purpose of a cover stitch? So as you see, I've got it set up, and you can see there's actually 8 threads on here. So if we want to zoom back a little bit, this is a combination machine. There's many combination machines on the market, but none of them, except for the Triumph, which we can't sell online. We can only sell that in our retail stores. This can actually do 8 threads of combination. Most combo machines are only 5 thread, but this one can actually do 8 threads. You could thread the whole machine all at once and do these really fun decorative stitches. And you can't do that with any other machine. Now, normally I'm not going to be using that many stitches because I want to just sew garments, or I just want to do top stitching or quilting or something like that. So I'm going to take these off because we're really not using them. They're just here to show you all these different threads. So I have this machine set up in what's called cover hem or cover stitch. And as you see, this is flat. There's no blade. So what I'm doing is I'm sewing on the top of my fabric. So what does that mean? A lot of people are confused. What is a cover stitch? So if you're wearing a t-shirt right now, take a look at the hem. So I've got this random t-shirt here, little t-shirt from Hawaii. And if you look at the hem of that, that is a cover stitch. It's got a twin needle. And on the inside, it's like a zigzag. So it's similar to a twin needle on a sewing machine, but this one is designed to stretch. And if you're dealing in knits, fabric, you really can't do a good job on a sewing machine. You really need a cover stitch to do this hemming. So it's here on the sleeve is also cover hemmed. So a lot of people are like, what is a cover hem? Well, that's exactly what it is. It's a hem. So let's talk about a couple things that we can do with a cover hem. So I said knits, but if you're like me, I'm vertically challenged. I'm only 5'2". So a lot of times I'll buy something, so we can zoom out a little. I'll buy something and it's really, really long. It's too long. I need them hemmed. And it's a challenge to hem everything on a sewing machine. So this one, I did a hem, but instead of using the sewing machine, even though it's woven, I used my cover stitch. And it gives a beautiful, flat, gorgeous hem, and makes it really easy to alter any of the clothing that you buy. So a lot of people do buy sergers for that purpose. They say, you know, I need to hem everything, or I need to, you know, cut off my jeans and shorten something. And so they don't realize that you really need a combination serger and cover stitch to do that process. So let's go ahead and show you a little bit what it does. So I'm just going to show you on white fabric so that you can see what a cover stitch looks like. Now I have 2 needles in here. I can do up to 3 needles or 1 needle. So it allows me to do a triple stitch, a wide, a narrow, or a single needle called chain stitch. So we're going to show you a little bit about what that does and what that looks like. So you can see I'm kind of like a sewing machine. I'm sewing right on the top of my fabric. And I've got 2 stitches. And on the underside is like a zigzag stitch. Now I've got some pretty crazy colors in here, but if you were going to be using this to sew a garment, you would choose the colors that were close to your fabric. So this is what a cover stitch does. Or it's also called a cover hem. So let's say you're actually going to be hemming. So this might be the bottom of my garment. I would fold over the hem. And now I would stitch it in place. And there's some tips and tricks for doing this type of a process, but I'm going to show you just real quick. So there you go. I've got my beautiful hem. And on the underside, I don't know if you can see that, but I've covered the hem with a zigzag stitch. So you don't even see that raw edge. So that's the whole process of a cover stitch machine. So hemming is one really great feature of this. Also to do top stitching. I call it top stitching. So I made this on one of our other shows. It's to set, you know, kind of like a neckband. So once you make your neckband, I'm going to now add the top stitch. And to do that, I use my 2-thread narrow. And I can get right under here because there's no knife in the way. I can get right up to my needles. And I'm going to use my foot as a guide and do a little top stitch on here. So if you want to do garments, this is a must. You absolutely just have to have a cover stitch machine. It gives you such a professional look. And it's also very easy to use. And there you go. I just did a top stitch. Yeah, can you see that? For how great our lighting is. And then we're not going to see underneath, but you know, if I was doing this on a regular garment, I would use this same color gray, and it would look really nice, and it would hold my band in place. So that is, you know, top stitching. So let's talk about a couple ways to use this. You guys know that joggers are all the rage right now, and jogger suits. So this is a pair of joggers, and I use what's called a reverse cover stitch. What that means is I used the underside instead of my twin needle. So it gave it a different look. So I don't know if you can see that. But what that is, it's the underside of your stitch. So instead of seeing the twin needle, you see this side. And it makes a really cool decorative feature. You could do that. The rest of this was done on, of course, a serger. So I have to serge my band, then I have to top stitch it, put on top stitch my pockets, and then use my serger to finish it off and add all my bands. Same thing with the top. So of course, it's a jogger that matches, right? So here I had to use my serger to do the band, my cover stitch to do the top stitching. I also use it to do all my hemming. So this doesn't have a band on the bottom, it's a hem. And it's a hem that stretches. So let's talk about stretch for a minute. You could do, like I said, a twin needle on a sewing machine, but it's not going to stretch, especially if you want to do something like high performance fabrics or swimwear or something really slinky with lots of nylon. You've got to be able to stretch that fabric. So here's a pair of leggings, super cute pattern. And this stretches, right? So my pockets were put in with the cover stitch. It's hemmed with a cover stitch, and I know that this will stretch and it's not going to pop my seams. So it's an absolute must if you're doing some kind of fabric like this. This is super stretch Ponte fabrics. You've got to be able to do a cover hem or hemming. So I have lots of fun things to show, but here, look how cute. I have a lot of my customers that love to do baby garments, real fun, cute little things. So you're going to serge it together, and then you're going to use the cover hem to do all the hemming. So you can do, like I said, a triple stitch on this, a 2-thread. I've got this in here, 2-thread narrow. I could also do a 2-thread wide where I just move over my needle, or I could do what's called a chain stitch. So let's convert our machine and do a chain stitch. So I'm just going to take out that thread. Sew it out and take out my needle. And now I have one needle and one what's called a chain looper or a cover looper. So you can see here's my looper that's threaded. This is called a chain stitch. And let me show you how neat this stitch is. And again, I'm going to use kind of a white fabric so you can see it. So I'm going to make a little little design there. So on this side of the fabric, it looks exactly like a sewing machine stitch, right? But on the back, it makes this really neat little chain. It's called a chain stitch. And if you use decorative threads, you could get a really neat effect. So this was done with decorative threads in the chain looper. So all these really pretty threads were done. And this was actually kind of called quilting. So here I have my little quilt sandwich. And I could do some basic quilting on the edges of my quilt sandwich. And that doesn't look very exciting, but the back certainly does. So this would be the top of my fabric. And so I sew with it. The top would be here, and this would be the bottom. So what I can do is I can actually draw out my designs in chalk and just use my chain stitch to do these fun designs. So this would give me a quilting effect on, a quilt sandwich or something that's kind of heavy. This has bosal, thick foam. So this gives me a really neat effect. And this is just standard thread. If I actually had decorative thread, it would be really cool. It'd be really pretty. So the thing I really love about this machine is it's very easy to thread. So this is two machines in one. The outside is in gold, and that is for your chain stitch and your cover stitch. And then this inside, it's actually color coded in green, and that's your serger. So like I said, this is actually two machines in one. So you need both to do all these fun decorative things. So I have, like I said, cover stitching is either a triple stitch, a 2-thread stitch, or a single stitch. And lots of things to do with that. You could even do piecing and quilting because your foot has these little raised edges on it. And so you could get a perfect, 1/4-inch seam depending on what you were going to use this for. So if I knew that I needed to sew and that was going to be my, 5/8 of an inch or my 1/4 inch, I could get a really nice stitch. And it's, like I said, it's just like a sewing machine with this single stitch, single needle. It's called a chain stitch. So that is really what a cover stitch machine is. We call them cover stitches. We call them cover hem. It's kind of the same thing. It does all your top stitching, all your hemming, and it's perfect for your wovens as well as your knit fabrics. And like I said, a lot of our quilters use this to do some really pretty decorative work on their quilts, doing smaller projects like a table runner or a placemat or something like that. You can do a lot with the combination of this machine because it's going to give you all the features of the cover stitch as well as the features of the serger. So one of the great things about this machine is it comes with this chart. So this is your handy dandy chart. Like I said, it will do up to, I think it's 26 different stitches. That's a lot. So it has this chart and it's going to tell me how to set up my machine depending on which stitch I want to do. So right now I have a chain stitch set up and it's going to tell me everything to do to set it up. So when I want to convert this machine, I'm going to convert it to a 4-thread overlock. I'm just going to look at my chart and see how I have to convert it and what I need to do to set it up. So let's do that. So Blaine, any questions or comments about chain stitching or cover hemming?
Hey, Candace, I don't see any questions about that yet, but I'm sure we'll have some at the end. So what I thought I'd do is we'll go, if you want to go ahead and start changing that over, and well, I'll do a kind of tell everybody how they can buy it, and we'll kind of come back and forth with you. And then when you're ready, we'll go back and start talking all about the Serger. Is that okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Well, guys, what I'm going to do is tell y'all exactly all about this machine. Again, guys, this is the Accolade Serger. This is a Serger cover stitch combo machine. And again, now Baby Lock came out with this machine, and it's, about 5 years ago, they had a machine that this was basically equivalent to the top of the line machine they had. Now, since then, they've come out with a couple that are a little bit higher end that do a few more things than this. But Candace was telling me, if you want a combination machine, this is great machine for that. And guys, the price is $39.99 on this. But we do have a call-in special for it. So what we're doing today is we have a couple different bundles. We have one bundle. If you look at the bundle, all the things that come with it, Kyle's going to put that up on the screen for us. You're going to get the medium gold sewing mat. That's one of our SMP sewing mats that come with it. You're getting that Tudo 20-inch Serger tote on wheels. You're going to get a 3-year platinum protection warranty. Now, what that is, that's an additional warranty to the manufacturer's warranty that SMP gives you. And what's great about that is if you have any kind of problem with that machine while you're having it, it basically pays the shipping to ship it back to us. We fix it, and then we ship it back to you for free. Years 2 and 3, we only pay the shipping one way. So if you ship it, you'll have to pay to ship it to us, but then we'll ship it back to you for free. But basically what we do is we repair anything that's could be possibly happen to the machine, and we cover all the labor and everything for it and the parts. So it's a really good warranty to put on top of the manufacturer's warranty, just to give you that peace of mind. You're also going to see the 100-pack of organ needles that you see right there. You're getting the 60-day online sewed classes, and that's provided by Baby Lock. So that's a trial. You can go for 60 days. And if you choose to go ahead and sign up for that, you can sign up for 2 years of that. And basically, it gives you all kinds of tutorials and things you can do. And then also, we have a presser feet, 16 feet that we're going to add to this bundle as well that you can see right there in the picture. So you'll get all kinds of different presser feet. I don't have the exact each one, which one they are, but it's a great package of the presser feet come with it. It's a $1,753 value that we're going to put on that. So if you want to get that bundle, give us a call at 800-401-8151. Now, if they don't want the bundle, Kyle, we have another combo that you can get. If you choose not to get the bundle, you can actually get the machine and a gift card. Now, the gift card is a $500 gift card. There it is right there. You can use it. If you're local in Southern California, you can use it in our stores. If you're online, we're going to actually email you a coupon code or a gift card code that you can use when you're on shopping. But also, you need to call in for this because we actually have another little surprise for all the gift card people. If you want to buy the machine and get that gift card, we have a little surprise for you. But you have to call in to get it, and that's 800-401-8151. If you're on the website right now and you're shopping on our website, you can actually even talk to one of the live chat agents. They can help you out and tell you the pricing and everything that we're going to do for you as well. But guys, this is a great combo machine today. We're super excited to be able to offer this online. We can ship it nationwide free right to your door, and it is just a great machine. And again, we have that call-in special. It's $39.99. And guys, we even have some financing available. So if you need some help with those monthly payments, you can finance it and really help you out. And they've got some different options for you there. But I think we can go all the way up to 36 months with financing on that. But again, give us a call at 800-401-8151 and just talk to them about which combo might be the best for you. But we got 2 great combos today, 2 packages that you can put together. And again, we're super excited to be able to offer this to you today. The first time ever that we're able to offer this machine online and be able to ship it nationwide to your door. and we're super excited. So I think let's go back to Candace, and Candace is probably ready by now to do. She did a little changeover to get that machine from the cover stitch stage to the Serger stage. So Candace, did you get that switched over okay?
I did. It's a piece of cake. So I'll just kind of tell you what I did.
Okay, great.
I took off the table. I unlocked my upper looper, and I put up my blade, and I moved over my needles. So my needles were here in the cover stitch section of this machine. Now they're here in the overlock section. They're back here. Now I'm set up to overlock. So I'm going to go ahead and thread this for you to show how easy it is to thread. One of the fabulous things about Baby Lock is it doesn't matter what order you thread it in. And if you ever have a thread that breaks, you just rethread it. You don't have to rethread the whole thing. And so I love that. So I'm going to lock my air tubes. Now I can use the air threading technology on this machine. It's called Extraordinaire. And it's a really great burst of air that goes through and will push your thread right through. So I'm going to go ahead and thread this. This is my lower looper. And all I do is get some thread about how much, I don't know, about that much. You have to pull it down a little bit. It's not strong enough to pull your thread through the guides, but I put it in the L for lower looper and hit the button. And there is my lower looper all threaded right here. Came out the eye of my lower looper. I just cut that and leave it hanging. I'll thread my upper looper with this very bright neon thread. Isn't this great color? I thought it was good for camera. I'm not sure what I would use it for in the real world, but it's great on camera. So this is my upper looper, and all of these thread stand and this thread spool, everything's numbered and labeled. So I don't ever have to worry about where should I put my thread. Everything's labeled for me, and it makes it really easy to thread this machine.
I'm going to zoom in so I can see you thread that.
Okay. So we turn it a little bit. So I'm going to put this one in my U for upper looper, hit the button, and it's threaded. So as soon as it comes out the eye, it kind of stops threading. It's like I'm there already. So I just pulled the excess out of the upper looper, and my loopers are threaded. That's it. I mean, if you want to do lots of different things with your serger and you want to use lots of different threads, do lots of different techniques, this is the type of machine you want, because it's easy to thread, it's easy to change your colors, and there's no, like, a never miss. It's very, very simple. So I'm going to leave my everything open. I like lots of light, but I'm going to thread my needles. And your needles thread a lot like a sewing machine. So this is my right needle, or my O2 needle. And it just threads up and over like I said, like a sewing machine. And I've become really good at threading with tweezers. I never used tweezers until I got a serger. Now, I said I'm really good at it, but I'm at a wonky angle, so we'll see. This also comes with a separate needle threader to help thread those needles. So I'm gonna have to move the machine. Sorry, Roger. We've learned when we sit, you got to sit directly in front of the machine. See, super easy for me when I'm right in front of the machine. Making sure that my presser foot is up and all my tension discs are open. I'm going to thread my last needle, then I'll move it for you. How's that sound? So I'll show you the needle threader that comes with this. It's similar to other sewing machine threaders. And this one I think works pretty good. It takes a little bit of time to figure it out, but this is the little needle threader, and I'll show you how that works. Just like anything, this is, it's a new piece of equipment if you think about it that way. And so just getting used to all the parts, once you learn how everything works, it's really pretty simple. So this goes in here, and there I just threaded my needle. So that comes with the machine. It's a little needle threader. All right, so I've got 4 threads and I'm ready to go. So for some reason that's here. So let's take a look at this just to let you see what I need to do. It's telling me for a 4-thread overlock, I'm using my 01 and 02. That's my right and left needle. It tells me my stitch length, stitch width, and my stitch selector. So what is a stitch selector? That's this button here. And what this does is it controls the tension discs that are back there. So it is a auto threading machine and the auto tension. But if I want to do a different type of stitch, all I have to do is adjust this from A, B, C, and D. And I can adjust the tension disc to get a different type of stitch. For instance, if I want to do a rolled hem, I have to set this down to D. That tightens up the lower loopers so that my fabric will roll and wrap. So all I have to do is follow this along, and it does show the threading path. In your manual, it has it a little bit larger until you get, really used to it. Okay, then I just close this up, put it back in serging, and I'm ready to go. So let's see if I can sew at an angle. So this is a standard 4-thread overlock. And I control my differential feed is here, my stitch selector, my length, and my width. And I'll show you those. We'll move the machine around so you can see those. And there you go, a beautiful stitch every time. Now I can see that my loops are hanging over just a tiny bit, maybe more than I want. All I have to do is adjust my width. And what that does is it moves the knife, my stitch width. It moves, it's called my cutting width, and the knife moves. So you can kind of see it moving. This is where you get the 7.5 millimeters distance. That's telling me that's the distance from my left needle to my blade. So let's say I usually set it at about a 6.5. And my stitch length, is about a 2 or 3, but I'm going to put it up to 4 so you can see the difference. And there you go, another really great stitch. So you can see that's further apart than the 2. So you can do all kinds of really great things with a 4-thread overlock, but what I like to do is construction. So anytime I'm doing construction, so I'll go back to my very stretchy joggers, or these are actually workout gear. So everything is constructed with a 4-thread overlock. So if we want to look on the inside of this, here's my 2 colors. I want to use 4 threads. A lot of companies, they'll tell you use 3 threads, but this is the seat of my pants. I want that to be extra strong. So I always use 4 threads when I'm doing construction. So I construct everything on the inside, put my band on. It's all 4-thread overlock. Put my pockets on. So this one's kind of a neat pattern. I think this is Green Style's leggings pattern. This is a pocket, cell phone pocket that I put in. So it's all done with the 4-thread overlock. And then again, when I'm done, I convert my machine back to cover stitch and I do my hemming. So you want to have both machines. This is a combination machine, serge and overlock, especially if you're doing any kind of garments. But there's some other really fun things we can do. So this does lots of different stitches. This is a fun little bag that we did in one of our classes. You can even put in a zipper using one of those feet that you're going to get in that 16-foot kit. This has a piping foot or a cording foot, and you can use it to install a zipper. So what that looks like is, here's your zipper. You're going to just put that in there, and the teeth will run along the channel of this piping foot, and it gives you a perfect zipper. It doesn't move around, it doesn't shift, and then you turn that over, you have a great zipper. And then I've done all these fun little decorative details. This is a 3-thread flat lock stitch on a very stretchy ponte. So I was able to do all different types of stitches as well as put in a zipper. So this machine has a special stitch that I want to talk to you guys about because it's exclusive to Baby Lock. You can't get this stitch on any other machine, and it's called a wave stitch. So see this stitch, how it waves between two different colors? That's exclusive. Only Baby Lock has that. And that's a combination of this lever here. It says wave. And then I have to thread my machine in a specific way to get this really cool stitch. I can do a flat wave, or I could do a rolled hem wave. So this is using decorative threads, doing just a regular stitch. That's a wave stitch. This is a rolled hem stitch. And I made a cute little bag. So really fun things that you can do. This one is a flat lock stitch with just a needle and a looper, and I put ribbon in it. So if you want a serger that's going to do more than just 3-thread, 4-thread overlock, if you want a serger that's going to give you tons of creativity and ease of use, this is really the machine for you. So let me show you a couple other things with that wave stitch. So super fun. We made this decorative pillow, and this was all done with a wave stitch. So we gathered it all up and did this really pretty edge work. So it just gives you something really fun, kind of pizzazz. And then I made this book. This is using my embroidery machine. So of course your serger is a complement to all your machines you have at home. Your sewing machines, your embroidery machines. This I made for my granddaughter when she was real little. And you can see I edged all the pages in a wave stitch. So it just gave it a really, really cute, this was all done, like I said, on my embroidery machine. And then I edged everything in a wave stitch. So isn't this fun? So this was a really neat little project that I did. My granddaughter's 6 now, so this book is going to go to the next grandchild, which will probably be in a few more years. So nothing anytime soon. But I was able to use this stitch in a very creative way. It really gave it some dimension, and this is using some really pretty decorative thread. And I think it looks great. So I love this wave stitch. So that is exclusive. Like I said, that's exclusive to Baby Lock. You cannot get that wave stitch on any other machine. So if you want to do something like this that's really creative, being able to do home deck, being able to do details you could add to your quilting projects or your garments, this is a great machine. So I can do a 3-thread, like I said, flat lock. I can do a 2-thread. I can do a wide, a narrow, up to 26 different stitches. So this machine has it all. A lot of people ask me, well, should I get a combination machine or should I get 2 separate machines? So let's talk about that. There's a benefit to both. I personally love a combination machine because it's small, it's compact. This one's easy to carry, easy to store, will fit in any, small space. And yet you get all the features of 2 machines in one. Now, I also love 2 separate machines, but they don't do combination stitches, such as a 5-thread safety stitch. That's something you see on the inside of your blue jeans. But this machine could do it because it's a combination. So I really love a combo machine. I do love 2 separate machines. So I have a combination machine and a separate machine. So I kind of have both of my favorite worlds in at home. But when I come to class, I always bring my combo machine. So I have everything I need. It's really easy to convert. You're just moving over the needles. You're putting in your table, and that's your cover stitch table. We take that out, and super, super easy. This machine also does a great job with all kinds of, like I said, decorative threads. These are like woolly nylons or poly yarns. You can use those in your loopers. You can use all types of sparkle thread. These are Snazzy Lock threads. They're made for a serger, and they go into your loopers. And that's what gives you these really fun decorative threads. You can't really do that on a sewing machine. You can only do that with sergers using these heavy, heavy threads. You could even do yarn work and bypass the looper system. But that's a whole nother conversation. The other thing that I love, because this is a Baby Lock, you are going to get the Baby Lock 60-day free trial membership. And I think with this deal that Blaine put together, you actually get maybe 2 years of this membership. So I don't know. We'll have to ask him. We'll have to double check. But regardless, this is worth every penny of this machine just to have this benefit. You go on. It's going to show you exactly how to thread your machine. It'll show you all the different ways to convert your machine. And then there's projects to help you learn to use your machine. So you just go on to Baby Lock's website, you put your serial number in, and then you've got this 60-day free trial membership. And then you can take it up to a 2-year membership. The other thing this has is Baby Lock does a great job with inspirational guides. And this I would highly recommend, especially for a serger, because you have no idea what this machine can do if you've never had a machine like this. I'm just showing you a few samples. This machine will go through every single stitch that this serger can do. It'll also talk about a lot of the different feet that are available and how to use them. So this is an excellent add-on. If you want to pick up this machine today, I would definitely add on this inspiration guide. So I think I'm done talking. I could sit here and sew all day. This is my passion. This is what I do. I love doing garments, baby clothes. If you're making baby clothes, you know you want something soft and knits and stretchy little fabrics. You need a serger. If you want to do garments for adults or kids, any of that, you definitely need this combination machine, because you've got to hem what you make or use bands, use a band, which is not always what you want it. Not every garment should have a band. So hemming, sewing, top stitching, construction, all of it can be done with this machine. So Blaine, now do we have any questions?
Hey, I've got some questions for you, Candace.
Mm-hmm.
So what you said something about busting your britches out. So you put four threads instead of 3.
Yeah.
I guess my question, what's that?
It's kind of a joke because
I thought the safety stitch was to keep from busting your britches out.
Well, a safety stitch is on blue jeans. So it's a combination of a chain stitch and a 3-thread overlock.
Okay, so
but
that's to secure the seam, correct? Is that to secure the seam to make it stronger?
Yes.
Okay.
But having 4 threads, I mean, hey, these are stretch and the yoga. And if I bend over, I want to make sure that seam is going to hold. So I use 4-thread overlock.
That's so funny.
So
well, hey,
having that extra needle makes it really strong.
You did a great job on that. And again, we always talk a lot about, when it's a sewing machine and an embroidery machine or a combo, which do you want, a combo or do you want one of each? And, you know, there's always a strong argument, but, you know, this is one of those things where, you know, I think a combo machine is the way to go because of the footprint. It's very small, compact, and you're usually not going to be using, you know, either one at the same time. And like an embroidery machine, you can always have it embroidering over here while you're sewing. But this, you know, it's all right there. And I tell you, that is such a good machine. And, you know, you kind of really just barely even scratch the surface of all the things it'll do. And so I'm pretty impressed with that, Candace.
Yeah, this machine is all you need, you know, really. Like you said, you serge, and then sometimes you're going to convert it to cover stitch, do some hemming, and then convert it back to a serger. So once you get used to converting it, it's like 5 minutes to switch it out. But it's such a great size. You know, it is smaller and easier to carry. I could see putting this in an RV or something for travel. I mean, it doesn't weigh a ton. And this great deal you put together, you have a carry case that comes with it. How great is that? So it's really the perfect machine that's just going to do everything you need.
Well, thanks, Candace. You really did do a great job of overview, and thank you again for coming on our show. I know you always are really good at education and explaining things to where, you know, people like me can understand it. And so thank you so much for coming on this morning. And I'm sure you'll be on a show real soon again.
Yeah, I'm actually going to see you guys on Thursday. On a Thursday show with Amanda. So
yeah,
you can't get rid of me.
Right. Yeah, that's right. You'll be here with Amanda Jane. So, all right, awesome. All right, guys. Hey, you saw all the great things that Candace showed about that. And again, I want to remind you how you can get this because, guys, again, this is, you know, the first time we're able to sell this online, and we can ship it nationwide. It's free shipping right to your door. And Kyle, if we could show them that overlay. Guys, again, this is the Accolade Serger and Coverstitch machine. It is a combo machine. It is $3,999. But guys, we do have a great special today. It is a call-in special. Give us a call at 800-401-8151. If you're on the website, you can also speak to our live chat agents and they can help you out. But that first combo that we have with it, the big bundle, guys, what a great bundle. Now, what's included on this? You're going to get one of the medium Sewing Machines Plus sewing mats. And that gold mat is an exact match of the Baby Lock Gold. You're going to get that medium size to be able to set that serger on. Again, you're going to get that Tudo bag. It's a 20-inch serger bag with, you know, the tote with the wheels. You can roll around. We're going to throw in that 3-year platinum protection plan. That is a Sewing Machines Plus exclusive just for us that we're providing on top of your manufacturer's warranty. You're going to get that 100-pack of organ needles. You're getting that 60-day trial of the online sewed classes from Baby Lock. And then after you take those are great tutorials you can do. You have the opportunity that you can actually buy a membership on that. And then we're going to add 16 presser feet with this. We got a presser feet kit we're going to throw in as well. And Kyle, do you know there's 16 of those feet? Do you happen to know what each one of those feet are?
I do. It's a long list here, so bear with me. We've got a 3/4 inch belt loop binder, a 5mm cording foot, a 1/2 inch plain hemmer foot, a 1.5 inch belt loop binder, 1/4 inch hemmer foot, 36mm double fold bias binder, 28mm bias binder, single fold, and then a 28mm double fold. And then we've got a beading foot, a blind hem foot, a clear foot, an elastic foot, a fabric guide, a lace applicator foot, a pin tuck foot with guide, and a ruffling foot. So that's all 16 of them.
So guys, you heard it there. 16 different feet going to come with this bundle as well. And again, Kyle, all the ones that you named off there, that basically makes you can use this serger and this cover stitch machine to do just about any kind of stitching that you've ever seen on any kind of garment. That's the great thing about this. So this is a great package. Now, if you look at that package and you say, okay, the package is, you know, I don't need all that stuff. Hey, we've got a second package put together. If you can get a gift card, we're going to throw in a $500 gift card with the purchase of that Accolade, but you have to call in to get that. We actually have another little special gift for you when you call in. So if you are interested in a gift card, give us a call. They have a special, another little gift they're going to throw in with it. And give us a call at 800-401-8151. And just let them know you're interested in the Accolade bundles today. And guys, it's going to be free shipping right to your store. And then we do have some financing available all the way up to 36 months on that to get those payments down extremely low for you to get it. And hey, Kyle, I got to shout out to, I think I got to call out Ella Bly.
Ella, yeah.
I think I got to call out Ella. So Ella, I know that you're watching. And Ella, I saw a comment or something.
Your comments.
Yeah, she said something about if I accidentally broke my machine or her Serger, how quick could you get a new one? Ella, I tell you what, if you place an order today, I'm going to get them to overnight it to you. How's that? You'll have it tomorrow. But you have to get your order in early because, you know, we're on the West Coast, but we can, as long as we get it in before FedEx picks us up. But if you get that, we'll get that thing overnighted out to you, so you'll get it immediately. So there's no excuse now, right, Kyle?
That's right.
Put you on the spot, Ella. I thought that was so funny. She said, I accidentally break my machine.
Yeah.
So guys, again, hey, we do have a great special on this day. So if you are in a market for a Serger, or if you've been thinking about one, you know, give us a call anyway. Even if you're not planning on buying today, give us a call and just find out all the different, you know, combinations we have with those bundles. And, you know, find out if you have any more questions about the machine, they can answer them for you. But guys, we got a great special there for it today. And we're super excited to be able to present this for the first time online. You know, it's a pretty awesome thing.
She said, you're the best, Blaine.
Oh, thanks, Ella. You know, hey, and again, you know, we got to thank a big shout out to Baby Lock. You know, Baby Lock is really doing some great things, guys. Not only are they bringing out these fantastic machines that they have, but what they've been doing is they've been allowing a lot more machines to be able to sell online. So now, guys, y'all can shop nationwide, you know, for machines and have them shipped right to your door instead of, you know, having to go to the store. And, you know, I know a lot of times, you know, I get emails, people say, hey, the closest dealer to me is 200 miles away. You know, how can I get a machine? So if that machine's not able to be sold online, you would have to just drive. Well, now, you know, Baby Lock is making it easy for you. They're letting us sell it online, and we're super excited about that, and we're going to be able to ship it right to your doorstep. So you have a great chance to get one of their higher-end, top-of-the-line machines, this combination Serger and Coverstitch machine, and it is the Baby Lock Accolade. So give us a call, 800-401-8151, and speak to one of our agents. And you can also go on the website and speak to one of the chat agents, and they can help you as well. So, Kyle, I think it's time to give some stuff away. Are y'all ready?
Time?
I think it's giveaway time.
Right.
So what we're going to do, guys, first of all, we're going to give away, and I'm going to tell you how you can win. So you just kind of know in the future as well. It's all about participation. So if you ask questions, you make comments, it actually enters you to win. And the more times you do it, the more chances you get. So today what we do is we call it spin the wheel. It randomly pulls a name out. However, at the end of the show, we're going to give away, what are we giving away? A machine today, Kyle?
Today we do have a machine.
We're giving a sewing machine away today, but we're going to announce the winner on Thursday's show.
Yep.
But between now and Thursday, if you go and even make comments or ask questions after the show's over, like in, you know, when it does the recording version, you can go make questions and comments there. It's going to enter you to win as well. So you'll have more chances. The reason we do that is because we have people out there that have to work and they have to go watch the replay. And they're always saying, well, I don't never have a chance to win. Well, this gives them a chance to win. So if you're on Facebook or you're watching on YouTube, under the video in the comment section, you can actually make comments, write questions there. And after the show's over, and it'll actually enter you to win for giving that machine away on Thursday. But let's go ahead today. We're going to give away, we had a dress form from last Thursday's show we're going to give away. That was the dress form. We did pick a winner for that. So this is who's the winner, Kyle? Carol Stevenson. She was watching from Facebook. So Carol, congratulations on winning the dress form. And Carol, you'll need to pick what size you want. We have petite, small, medium, and large. And just give us an email to contest, plural, with an S on the end of contest, at SewingMachinesPlus.com. Let us know which size you want. Give us your shipping address. And Carol, as soon as we get that information, we'll get that sent out to you, okay? All right, so that's our winner from last week. So today on the live show, we're going to give away our bag bundle. We're going to have 2 bag bundles we're giving away. These are our event bags that we use. They all have special sayings on them. They come in the 8 different colors. These sell for $49.99 on our website, and they're $9.99 each. And Kyle, spin that wheel. We got to come up with some like spinning music for this. All right, it's counting it down. I see a lot of names popping up that I recognize. The winner, Donna Oatman. So Donna, congratulations. You just won yourself a bag bundle. Donna, send us an email to contestplural@SewingMachinesPlus.com. Let us know your shipping address, and as soon as we get that information, we'll get those bags right out to you. All right, Kyle, we're going to give another bag bundle away. Spin that wheel. Hey, we got some music in the background. I like it. All right, here comes winner, Jennifer St. John. So Jennifer, congratulations on the winner. She was watching from YouTube. And so Jennifer, again, send us an email to contestplural with an S on the end of contest @SewingMachinesPlus.com. Let us know your shipping address. And as soon as we get the info, we'll ship your bags right out to you. All right, next up, we're going to give away 2 of our world famous sewing mats. And guys, I can't say enough about these mats. I keep telling you, if you don't own a mat for your sewing machine or serger or embroidery machine yet, you're doing your machine a disservice. You need one of these. These are 1/4-inch neoprene mats. They are in 3 different sizes, and they're going to reduce the vibration to your machine. They're going to keep the sound. They're going to dampen the sound, and they're also going to protect the surface it's sitting on. You don't want to transfer that vibration to your electronics. It makes the machines last longer. And guys, they come in these great colors you see here. If you want to look at the sizes and the colors, go to our website. In the search bar, type in sew mats, and it'll take you right to the page. You can see them all. But we're going to give 2 of these away right now. So Kyle, spin that wheel.
We got Denny Marie Aquino.
So Denny Marie Aquino. So Denny Marie, congratulations. I wonder if that's her name or if it's her husband's and her name. I'm just wondering. I always see those names like that. It makes me wonder. So anyway, Dina Marie, congratulations on winning one of our sew mats. And what we need you to do is go find out what color you want, what size, and you can go, type sew mats in our search bar on our website. It'll take you. You can see all the different sizes. But pick out the size and color you want for your machine, and send us an email to a contest with an S on the end of contest @SewingMachinesPlus.com. Let us know the size and color of the mat you want, along with your shipping address, and we'll get that out to you as soon as we receive your information. So, hey, Kyle, let's give our second one away. Spin that wheel.
Let's see.
Here we go.
River City Creative.
River City Creative. So
Sounds
River
like a
City
business
Creative,
email.
that's got to be somebody's little business.
Yeah.
So River City, hey, send us an email to contestplural@SewingMachinesPlus.com. Let us know what color and what size of sewing mat you want. When we receive that information, we'll get it right out to you. And I'm sure River City is not your name, but make sure you refer to River City in the email you send us, along with your name and shipping address, and we'll get that out to you. Okay? All right, so today we're going to give something else away. We're going to give a $100 gift card that you can use. If you're Southern California local, you can use it in our retail stores, or we're going to send you that gift card code that you can use it right online for a purchase. $100 of SMP money, Kyle. What would you buy, Kyle?
What would I buy with
Yeah.
it? My mother-in-law is getting a serger, so I'd put it towards the serger for her. She's
Oh,
getting
that'd
a
be
vibrant,
nice.
Yes.
You know what I'd do if I won this $100 gift card?
What?
Well, my wife, Michelle, is, she's learning to sew, learning to embroidery, and I'd bought her a machine for Valentine's Day. So I'd probably do something nice for her, because she's always doing nice stuff for me. So I'd probably just give the card to her and let her buy her some
Buy whatever
supplies.
she wanted.
Yeah, I think I'd do that. So Michelle, if I ever win a gift card, hey, I'm gonna give it to you. But I'm not gonna be able to win an SMP since I'm not eligible.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna give one of these cards away, guys. And again, Kyle, spin that wheel.
Here we go. got Aaron
Potts. Hey, I
Aaron
know that
Potts.
name. Congratulations, Aaron. You are our winner of our $100 gift card. She's watching today from YouTube. And so, Aaron, what we need to do is just shoot us an email to contest plural with an S on the end of contest. Just say, hey, it's Aaron. I won this, and we're going to email the code back to you. How's that? So congratulations to all of our winners today. And so we got to show you what we're giving away on Thursday's show. And so you have 2 days, guys, after all the things you did today, all the comments, questions, enters you to win. We're going to give away this Baby Lock Joy, and you're going to be able to enter to win. And also, after our broadcast ends, when the shows are just posted as videos, you can go back and in the comment section, write comments, ask questions in there, and it's also going to enter you in. So all you folks watching the tape delay, you'll still have a chance to win the machine. We're going to give away on Thursday's show. And guys, you don't want to miss Thursday's show because we have designs coming in by Amanda Jane. We're going to have some sewing jewelry and some really cool things. We got some really cool heat transfers, so you don't want to miss that. We'll have her in here. Amanda's going to be here. We'll also have Candace Trevino is going to be on the show as well. So we've got a great show lined up for you for Thursday, so don't want to miss that. But this is what we're going to give away on Thursday from this week's or today's show. So we're actually double dipping this week, Kyle.
Double dipping, that's right.
Giving a lot of stuff away this week.
Giveaways.
Extra giveaways since we have 2 shows. So, guys, we hope you enjoyed the show today. Hey, I know that Candace was fantastic again. And a reminder, if you're thinking about a Serger, you've been thinking about it, hey, man, give us a call today at 800-401-8151. Talk to them about that Serger. That Accolade is one of the top-of-the-line machines. And, guys, we got a great price on it today, a great bundle for you, and we're going to ship it free to your door and also have that 36-month financing available to make it easy for you to buy. So give us a call. Again, guys, I want to thank all you new people out there. If this is your first time watching the show, we sure do appreciate it. We're here usually every Thursday. We're going to be on air. We start at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Central time. And we want you to join in and be part of the SMP Nation along with all of our other SMP customers out there. And we sure do appreciate it. You taking the time today to stop by and watch the show. And again, guys, we'll be here Thursday, so we hope to see you then. We'll be on air at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. at Central, and we got that great show lined up. So we'll see y'all then. We hope you have a great rest of the next couple days.
Bye, everyone.